Okay, to start off, this is going to be a movement guide, and as you can see, I've got an on-screen keyboard. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see both of the game and the keyboard, but I guess I'll see after this recording. Anyway, my controls are WASD to move, space to jump, and shift to dash back and forward, just so you know what my controls are. So this is a complete in-depth guide on like basic movement and your options. So yeah. Okay, so your basic movement options are pretty much consist of having 3 jumps and a recovery. So as you can see, 1, 2. Off ledge, it turns into 2 jumps and a recovery. But if you jump on a platform, you'll get like 3 jumps and a recovery. 2. Oh, sorry. As you can see, so those are your movement options. So you pretty much jump. You have 3 jumps and a recovery for the most part, unless you're off stage, which then you have 2. So. And then you have a dodge, which you can do in any direction you wish. So up left, up right, left, right, oh sorry, down left, sorry, down right, Jesus, and just, you know, a straight down dodge. And then you have a spot dodge. So following a spot dodge, you can do a GC, which is called gravity cancel. You can input this with any attack you wish, as such. I forgot to add in this section that basically after you hit someone, so say you hit someone with a side air on guns, you can actually get a jump. So if you're off stage, you hit them, and then you can get either a chase dodge in any direction you want. Well, actually not any direction you want, but yeah, you know, anywhere forward basically, and you get an extra jump. So it's either one, or you can use it for a recovery. So yeah, just wanted to add that in. So this is the part of the video that I'm going to teach you. It's called dash dancing, and then I'm going to teach you dash jump fast falling, which is this. This is just a quick example of what I mean. It basically allows you to get from one point of the stage to another a lot quicker than just dashing once and holding it. So yeah, or even worse, just walking. So yeah. First of all, dash dancing, it's basically just consists of you pressing shift or whatever your key is in either direction on a platform or the floor, pretty much. So when you do that, and then you instantly dash back. So if you're facing a certain direction and you dash backwards, you'll do this. So as you can see, so when you do that, you dash forward, dash back, and then if you speed it up a little bit, you get that. Okay. Dash dancing is used in neutral. It sort of gives you the element of surprise because you can mix in attacks when you're doing it, and it makes you pretty unpredictable. So okay, so dash jump fast falling is pretty much consisted of getting from one point of the stage to another in the quickest time possible, which is done by you first dash forward, you then jump, you input a jump at the same time. So, oh, my bad. So like that, and then you gotta know what fast falling is. Fast falling is basically you just hold down and you'll fall quicker than if I'd just done this, if I just let go of the keyboard, yeah, as you can see. So what this does is you dash forward, you jump, you fast fall. This is all one consistent motion, and as you can see from my on-screen keyboard, this might get a bit noisy, so I do apologize. This is the stuff that you really want to practice before you move on to any of the other section, because if you don't have these down consistently, or you don't really know your options, you will fail tremendously. So, in this section I'm going to be teaching you how to platform, basically ledge cancel. So, this is done by jumping to a certain height, so jumping to the height of where the platform starts, and then you press dash. So there's two versions of this. There's one where you just input one jump and then dash, which requires a bit more of a like a delayed timing. Oh, my bad. Jesus, I'm terrible. Wow, I'm so bad. So yeah, it's done by that. And then there's another version where you double jump and then you dash to the platform. So this is easier for me personally. Why am I filming this so much? Jesus. Alright, there you go. Okay, so those are pretty much your two options. So as I said, keep practicing this as well. It's really good for, you need to learn ledge cancelling for, you don't have to, but again, it's very useful. So this next section is building off what I've already taught you about ledge cancelling, so this is like extra. You do not need to know this, although it's very good for movement nonetheless. Okay, so when you actually snap onto a platform, you can do, well, multiple things. You can sort of like, you can dash cancel and then dash jump onto another ledge. So if I'm not terrible at the game, there you go. So you can sort of do that in quick succession to get from one side of the stage to another, or just in general. Jeez, sorry, I'm so bad. I literally haven't played in a few weeks. This is terrible. Jesus. Okay, but yeah, this is done by inputting a dash jump when you hit the stage. So yeah, you can do one of two things. Well, one of a few things. You can input an attack, obviously, after you do it. You can jump again and snap onto the platform. So this requires, again, even more precise timing. It's really hard to get used to. Or you can dash jump fast fall off the ledge, so like that. You can input attacks if you want to. There's not really much use for it, but still, you can do it nonetheless. So yeah, that was just building off what I said previously. You can just use these options in conjunction with each other. Again, this is the third section of sort of building off ledge cancelling. So, like I said, I'm gonna try and cover as many options as I can. If I do miss something, I may do a part 2, but here we are. I'm gonna try to cover everything in this video, though there will be something I've missed. I know there is, but yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna cover something else that you can do. It's not really useful. It's sort of just to look stylish, I suppose, as the opponent respawns, and it's pretty good for just, I don't know, warming up your fingers, I guess. So what you can do is this. Oh, 1 second. There you go. It's sort of like platform dash dancing, I suppose you could call it. There probably is a term for it, except I'm brain dead, so I don't know what it is. So what you can do is you basically dash forward. You can practice this on the on a normal platform like this. You can dash forward, dash back, and then you jump, dash forward, dash back, in really quick succession. It's very precise. It's probably more difficult to learn and to do consistently than. I can't do it the other direction because my finger's fucking pretty much broken and busted, but it is what it is. Jesus. Yeah, I can sort of do it the other way, but for some reason my hands get confused when I do it the other way. Like, I can never do stuff in this direction on a platform. It's really weird for me. Yeah, really strange. But yeah. Like I said, this isn't really necessary, but it's just a bonus, and I'm trying to cover as many options as I can. So this is what sort of happens when you put everything you've learnt so far into motion. I think you get the example that I'm trying to show you. So yeah, that's sort of should like what you sort of need to practice and what you need to aim for. So. Okay, so in this section I'm sort of going to be following up on the dash jump mechanic that you should have learned from the previous sections. So once you've actually learned this and got it down consistently, or at least semi-consistently, this will take days or probably maybe even weeks or months to get down really consistently and to improve your movement. This game is very difficult and requires a lot of practice, so yeah, keep that in mind. So follow-up is doing a attack out of this. This can be very, very difficult, which is why I put it further in along in here, because it's very difficult for a new player to actually get any of this down if you don't even know the basics of Brawlhalla. So yeah, stuff I'm going to be showing you is like dash jump, fast fall, X pivot and stuff like that. So yeah, or dash jump, fast fall, say, or dash jump, fast fall, reverse, say, etc. So this is done by doing the regular thing that you would do with your dash jump, but you input an attack. It's a very tight window. Yeah, it's a very tight window and it's extremely difficult to do. You need to really practice this, and once you get good enough, you can sort of do like reverse nairs and stuff. Yeah, it's a very good option to mix into your gameplay. It's what you can do with guns. You can do it with any weapon, but it's good to mix up your options every now and then. And especially with Lance, for example, you can dash jump, fast fall, say into them, and it's a good grounded option because they generally speaking can't really punish you for it. So just using that as an example. So yeah, dash jump, fast fall, say, or attack in general is pretty good. It's something to learn. It's very difficult to pull off, but if you can, yeah, you can use it into your gameplay. So I'm gonna give you like a brief example of what I mean. You can use this in chain with your attacks as well. So the box has to be like there. Okay, so oh my bad. Jesus. Okay. I haven't really talked about it much, but it's basically chase dodging. When you attack, you get a chase dodge. You get 2 of them, and you can do it in any those 2 chase dodges in any direction you want. So, you know, up, left, up. You can do it with a spot dodge. You know, all sorts of things. But one thing you can do is you can input one of those reverse attacks which is done by, basically I recommend in the settings that you do this, okay? So go to controls, go to change controls and prioritize neutral over side. This is going to help you a lot as well. So to do this, obviously, like, you land an attack and then you jump, you chase dodge forward, and then you reverse near. So just hold the other direction and near. So like that. That's just a quick example of what I mean. Okay, so on to the next section. Okay, so this is an option that sort of ties into movement at the same time, which you don't need to learn this again, it is optional, but specifically it's very, very good on guns for edge guarding. So yeah, it's a thing you might want to pick up just because it looks stylish, I guess. So as you can see, these pillars, there's pillars on the stage right now where I'm standing. There's like these weird little bumps in the stage design. As you can see, I'm standing on one. It's one here, and one here, and it goes along the stage. So you stand on the first one pretty much, like anywhere in between the first one and like here, you should be okay with. If you dash forward, dash back, you get this weird momentum boost. This can be done with a ground pound, like that. So yeah, that does go through the stage. It's good for catching enemies on the edge. It's pretty, I don't know, it's just stylish. So yeah, and it's pretty much instant. So what else? Oh yeah, you can do this with any attack you pretty much want, any aerial attack, I suppose. So yeah. Oh, my bad. What that was. You can do it with say. You can do it with a nay. Oh, my bad. And also something you could do is you can do it regarding a jump too. So dash jump forward and then you can jump. Oh. Like that. Okay, so this is about momentum cancelling, which is a weird thing that ties into movement too. All of this somewhat ties into movement. Okay, so I'll show you an offstage example. For what I mean by this is I knock them off stage and I chase dodge down and then I completely halt my momentum. You can do this on stage. With on stage version, the differences between normal and like the normal offstage version like this, if you knock them off stage during an attack, and an on-stage version is you just have to jump to input the chase dodge. Like that. So basically what you're doing, and I'll show you this on stage just so it's easier to understand, is after an attack, you jump, you chase dodge forward, and then you just hold the other direction and it completely cancels your momentum, so just like that. Yeah, it's a really good option that not a lot of people use. So offstage example would be, you know, I slide them off stage and then I do this. I'm gonna have to put them in deeper health territory, but yeah, if I sidelight them off stage and then I chase dodge down, this can be done on orb a little bit better. So if you sidelight say for example and you knock them off stage, you can sort of chase dodge down and cancel the momentum and then go for a say, go for like a follow-up say or a follow-up attack if they fast fall. And yeah, it's just a, generally speaking, good option. You can do it in any direction. Please don't feel like you know you can only do it down off stage, because you can do it in any direction you want. Literally any direction. So okay, so this is the final part of the guide, and mostly because I couldn't really think of many other things to put in this, but I can always do a follow-up guide to this. So if there's anything I missed or like anything you really want me to cover, I'd be happy to. So yeah, this is the end of the guide, and I really hope you enjoyed. So yeah, peace.